enlighten, inspire, shine, in spirit.
Navigating life together as a couple, a family, a community, and as human beings. Together, we will enlighten and inspire each other in order to go forth and shine in the world.
Welcome to the Inspirit Network. In our Shine segment, we feature the doers, the people who make it a daily mission to try and improve the communities that they live in.
And this week we had the opportunity to go on location and speak with a wonderful lady about her amazing program.
Let's go take a look at that segment now.
Welcome to the Shine segment of our show. Today we are highlighting Eagle's Nest Ranch in Elizabeth, Colorado. And I'm excited to be here today with Susie McKenzie, who is the founder and executive director of Eagle's Nest Ranch. Thanks so much for having us out today, Susie.
Well, Lisa, my thanks are to you for wanting to come out here and highlight what we do out here to help people with horses. So Eagle's Nest Ranch is a nonprofit horse ranch ministry, and we use horses to help people with adversity. A lot of times there's invisible wounds, things that we can't see from events that have happened in life, and sometimes those things can become an obstacle for moving forward. And so we try to help people move past those things through interaction with our horses, knowing that God really is the one that does the healing.
That's awesome. Is there a particular group of people that you are especially hoping to help?
Well, actually, we have a couple different categories or different populations that we serve. One program is the Healing Horses for the Armed Forces program that serves the military, which would be active duty and veteran spouses and their children. And then we also serve the general public as well. And so that might be a child who's going through a difficulty, or a woman who's faced abuse in her life. And then, of course, the military with the PTSD or reintegration. And then a couple years ago, as I was talking with a sheriff's chaplain, I started realizing that every time law enforcement goes out the door, it's like a deployment. We think of the deployments to Iraq and Afghanistan, but we don't necessarily think about every time a first responder steps out the door, they don't know what they're going to face. And so it was, God just really impressed upon me that we need to serve our first responders as well. So we started a program through our Buckaroo Days, First Responder Buckaroo Days, which actually we're getting ready to hold just in a couple weeks now.
That's awesome. So tell me a little bit more about Buckaroo Days. What kinds of things happen there?
So our First Responder Buckaroo Days is one of the events that I look forward to so much. And so what we do is we invite first responder families out to our ranch for a day of fun. So that's law enforcement, firefighters, EMT, as well as dispatcher families. And we want to give them a day of fun that they can come out and relax and just enjoy the day with their families. We do games, we do activities with our horses. They can take a ride on a horse. We do crafts, we do hay rides. I had one kid a couple years ago, he was talking to another little boy and he was like, "What's a hay ride?" And so, it's just fun to get them out here to have a day of fun. We do a devotional with them, and as well as we provide lunch, and it's just a fun day for them.
It sounds awesome. Now, is this a free event for those families?
Yes, we certainly don't want to charge them for coming out here, so it's something that we offer to them free of charge. And but it doesn't mean that there's no cost to it, right?
That's right. So I'm sure you're needing some sponsors and perhaps some volunteers to help with the events.
Yes, we do. So the event is paid for through the sponsors that we have. These are businesses in the area that want to partner with us and join in and honoring our first responders and thanking them, and so that the sponsorships enable us to be able to provide this event free of charge. And then you mentioned volunteers. Yes, we always need volunteers. It takes quite a crew to be able to put this on, to take care of these horses, as well as the games and crafts and that kind of thing. So volunteers are welcome as well.
Great. So if people want to reach out to you for sponsorship or to volunteer, what would be the best way to reach you?
Yes, we have sponsorships, volunteer sign up, as well as first responder families sign up, is all on our website, which is eaglesnestranch.org, eaglesnestranch.org. And go to the Buckaroo page, and there's sponsorship, registration, and volunteer sign up as well.
Awesome. It sounds like a fun event.
Yes, and the days, so we have 3 Buckaroo Days during the summer, and our first one is Saturday, June 27th from 11 to 3. Then we have one on Thursday, July 9th. And then our last one for the summer is on a Sunday afternoon, July 26th. So all of those days, we still have openings for families to sign up, as well as volunteers.
Thank you so much, Susie. This sounds like a great event. I really appreciate that you honor our first responders. It's amazing.
Oh, absolutely. That is absolutely what we want to do, is honor them.
That's great. Do you have any final thoughts?
Yeah, I think one of the things that, that drives us, that we want to express to people who come out to the ranch, is that no matter how dark the day is, there's always hope, and that hope is in the Lord.
That's an awesome message. That's great. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
We're a first responder family who came to Buckaroo Days in June of 2019. We wanted to get out with some of our friends, and we wanted to try something new. And since Buckaroo Days is geared toward law enforcement, first responders, and their families, we decided it would be a cool thing to get out and do with our families. So when we attended, we came with a group of our friends, and we had lunch, and we got to hang out and play with horses and paint the horses. We did a lot of games, and we just had a blast, and it was a really cool resource. It was a really cool resource for us to have that's unique and different for law enforcement, for first responders, firefighters, EMS, all those personnel. So we really had a good time just trying something different as a family and exploring some things that have now led us to volunteer here at the Eagles Nest Ranch. Selfishly, since being out here on the ranch and being around horses is part of my heart, it really worked out well for us to start volunteering here. My husband and I both have a huge passion for law enforcement and ministry combined, and after a series of events and things in our lives, just with the challenges of shift work and everything, we decided that volunteering would be a really good outlet for our family. And what Eagles Nest Ranch and Susie and her team does is far greater than what we could have ever known. What it's done for our family just in the few times that we've been out here is grown us together, and it's watching our little boys serve others, which is huge for us. And so when we come out here onto the ranch and we see and hear the testimony of what people have gone through, we really we want that in our family and for our brothers and sisters in the first responder world. So this resource has been really huge for our family. The struggles that we've gone through and just being out here getting fresh air and doing things that we love to do and doing it together has been really an amazing thing for us. We encourage all of our friends and family in the first responder world to get involved in something like this. A lot of times we don't feel like there's resources, but there are, and this is one. Connecting with animals and connecting with God's creation and other believers and other first responders, it really is a beautiful thing. And being able to do this as a family is just so special, and watching our little guys grow and serve has been truly a blessing for us.
Our son has shown so much improvement since coming and spending time here. It's been really nice to have the support and encouragement of Eagle's Nest Ranch to just see improvement in his behavior and medical stuff. So we're just so thankful for the ranch.
Well, that was a great interview, Lisa.
Thank you. It was a lot of fun.
Well, that wraps up our inaugural show for the Inspirit Network. We thank you for watching, and we certainly appreciate your participation.
We hope that you've been enlightened. We hope that you've been inspired. Now let's go shine.
Take care, everyone.